Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, as I promised you last video, I will be showing you how to make this cute little sunflower pouch that can be turned into a keychain and carries an Airtag. So let's get right into it with the things you'll need. So what you would need is some brown yarn for the center color. You would need some green yarn for the petal. You would need some yellow yarn for the leaves. Then if you want to make it into a keychain, you would need some type of keychain mechanism that you want to use. This is the one I have right now. And then I still have some special rings and tools I can use to attach it easily on my keychain. You would also need some tapestry needles because weaving in your ends in this project is really important. And of course some scissors. And of course your crochet hook, which I forgot. I'll be using a 3 lightweight yarn for these two colors, and for this green color I believe it's a number 2 because this is an 8x8 and I believe this is an 8x4. I don't have the label anymore, but it's best to use the same thickness of yarns. And then I will use 2 strands of yarns over here because it's for me, so I don't mind having that problem. Okay, now that we have everything, let's start with the middle of the sunflower. So first we'll start off with a magic circle or a magic ring. If you don't know how to do that, I have a more in-depth video. Don't mind my yellow nails. I was making some ginger shots with turmeric in it, and we all know what turmeric does. So I'll lay my yarn, wrap it around 3 fingers, and cross it in the back. Then I come in with my hook. I'll go under, over, and grab the yarn, pull it through. So now that we have our magic ring, we're gonna put 6 single crochets in there. So just make single crochets and then in the two yarn strands here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Should probably grab a stitch marker. Now for the next round, we will increase in each stitch. So we'll increase a total of 12 single crochets. I think I have it now. 1, 2. Did I do a slip stitch? Yes, I did. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. So we did our 6 increases. And now we will do a single crochet followed by an increase, and that all the way around till we have 18 stitches. And it's a good idea to use your stitch marker. I don't have a stitch marker here at the moment, so please bear with me. So the single crochet, 1, and then an increase, 3, single crochet, 1, and an increase, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now we have 18. So the next round we will do a single crochet followed by an increase followed by another single crochet till we reach 24 stitches. So a single crochet is 1, increase 2, 3, another single crochet is 4, so 5, 6 and 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 and 15 in the same stitch, 16, 17, 18, 19 in the same stitch, 20, 21, 22, 23, and our last single crochet. And now all there's left to do is just single crochet all the way around in each stitch for 24 stitches. So just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24. So now I'm just gonna cut off my yarn and leave a medium tail, I would say. And then we're gonna weave in on the ends as however you want. And then we make an exact copy. And I will do this one off camera, and then I will join you for the petals. So now that we have our 2 crochet circles, I will show you how to crochet the petals. So a bit of an advice with the petals is because we are gonna make an opening, we would need to have our tag or Airtag or any other circular tag. We will need to have it close by so that we can test how big of an opening we need to make it in order to fit it in. So have that one handy. Okay, So we'll grab our yellow yarn. So we're finished with our brown yarn. We'll grab our yellow yarn, and what we will do is, let's first slip stitch. Let's first slip stitch our yarn. So now you have a slip stitch ready. We will put our circles front sides facing out. So this is the nice side and this is the nice side. So these are the backs and they'll go backing each other. Now what I like to do for just more security, or like not security but strength to my piece, is I will start somewhere here, because this is where my end stopped and here's where my end stopped. So if I start here and then go this way, meaning that this side will be open, and therefore I have more strength because the ends are crocheted over and they won't fall out easily. But you can do what you want, of course. So we'll yarn or put the loop on our hook. Wow. And we'll just stick our hook through the stitches, both of them, and then we attach them using a slip stitch. So now they are attached. Wait, I'm doing it backwards. Let's go this way. Yeah. So slip stitch is made. And then we'll chain 2, 1, 2. Then we yarn over and double crochet in the next stitch. So just make sure you get both stitches, yeah, under. And we'll double crochet. Then we do a triple crochet, or triple crochet. We yarn over twice, pop it into the same stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Then we'll chain 2 again, and now we will do a slip stitch in the second chain from the hook. Slip stitch. Can be a bit tricky, so don't keep your yarn too tight. And that's it, that's the slip stitch. Now what we'll do, we'll yarn over twice again, and we'll go back in that same stitch to do a triple crochet. And then yarn over for a double crochet in that same stitch. We chain 2 and we slip stitch in the stitch next to it. That's our first petal. So now we'll continue all of that till we reach about 3 petals short. So till there. I will still do 1 So we can still do one together, and then I'll meet you over there. So we chain 2, start off with a chain 2, we double crochet in the next stitch, we triple crochet in the same stitch, we chain 2, we slip stitch in the second chain from our hook, then we triple crochet again in the same stitch, 2, 3, we do a double crochet, chain 2, we slip stitch in the next one. We slip stitch. And that is what our 2 petals look like so far. So I will meet you here when we have a total of 8 petals. Yes. Okay, so I've done my 8 petals, and now we're gonna get to the top area. So please make sure that this is the amount of space you would like for your tag to go in, and I find that comfortable. Maybe you could still do one more, but that would be a tight squeeze in my opinion. But we'll secure it with the leaf so that the Airtag won't fall out. What you could also do, if that's what you want to go for, is just put your tag in and then keep crocheting till the end, the same way we just did. Keep making the petals, and that will just make your Airtag not come out. So if you ever would need a battery replacement or anything like that, you need to cut your work and take it out. So that's why I opt for the open feature, so that it's easy to take out, change the battery, put it back in, and it's not that much more work. So now basically what we will do is the exact same thing, but just on one side. So not anymore combined, but just on one side. So we'll do the exact same till here, till the corner where we started, turn back, turn this way, and yes. So I will see you at our corner here. Okay, so I have reached the end over here on this side, and what I like to do for a bit more unity in this little area is to just go in with an extra slip stitch, because a slip stitch has never harmed anyone. So what I'll do is I'll go through that first stitch and come all the way through the back and just slip stitch that, and then that brings us to the other side. So chain 2 to make our first petal, start our double crochet into the next stitch over, and double crochet, triple crochet, chain 2, slip stitch in the second chain from the hook, then triple crochet in the same stitch again, triple crochet, then double crochet in the same stitch again, chain 2, slip stitch in the next stitch. So, and then, well, let me show you on the other side. See, so this is what it looks like on the other side. So you can see that it's not like open as it would be, but that it's nicely combined. And we will do that So I've done my last petal here, and I chain 2, and I'll just slip stitch it in this stitch. So I slipped it also through the back here, so it's also more secure. And those are our petals. So I'm gonna trim the yarn a bit longer than medium, not extra long. Pull it through, and we will weave in both of the ends, and I will meet you back here for the leaf. So now that we put our yellow yarn aside, we're going to work with our green yarn. And as I said in the beginning of the video, I will use 2 strands so that it's the same thickness as the yarn I've been, like my main yarn. So what we'll start off with is a slip knot first of all, and then we'll chain 8 stitches. So we'll chain 8, 5, 6, 7, 8. So then in the second chain on the hook, we will slip stitch. Then the next chain, we will do a single crochet. The one next to that, we'll do a half double crochet. Next to that, we'll do a double crochet. We'll do another double crochet in the stitch next to that. And then we'll do 2 double crochets into the next stitch. And then we'll do 4 double crochets into the last stitch. So now we will be working on the other side of the chain, and we'll do the same thing but opposite. So in the stitch where we did our double crochet increase, we will again, I'm gonna take my yarn over it, we'll again do double crochet increase. Then in the next stitch we'll do a double crochet, we'll do another double crochet in the stitch next to that one, then we'll do a half double crochet, we'll do a half double crochet, a single crochet, and then a slip stitch. Leave a medium tail again, and we're gonna make sure to weave in that end before we head over to the next step. Okay, so now that we have our leaf, we're gonna grab our yarn again because we need to make the area where it attaches, so like the string part. That's okay. So we'll start off with a slip knot, and this is actually very customizable, as you can do the amount of chains you want. I've done 20. So as I said, you can make this very customizable. I have 20 chains here right now because I think that that is a nice length, especially if you want to add the keychain attachment, because then it's like this, so it's not too long. But if you say, hey, I want it to be longer, of course, go ahead, make it longer. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, make it longer. So what we will do now is we'll leave about double the amount. No, I don't need that much. Maybe like the length of your piece with like a bit. And then that's all the yarn we would need. So we'll just pull it up and secure it. Okay, so now that we have our chain and our leaf, we're gonna attach it in the sunflower. So what I've done here is I've just wrapped it around here, and then because the way the leaf lays, you don't really see it that obviously. But if you have any other way of attaching it that you prefer, please do so. I like it this way. So you kind of pick your nicest side, Mine are both equally nice and yours are too, so you can pick whichever side you want. And what we'll do is we will locate the center of our work. So preferably that is somewhere in between these two petals. So what I will do is I will come from the middle or the inside and push my hook through. Now I will just grab my chain piece and yarn it through, and then I'll go into the chain next to it and grab the other end and yarn that one through, or pull that one through. Oh, don't pull through too hard before you lose everything. I will do the same thing on the other side to make sure that they will go through. So what I will do is just grab the one with my longest tail. I will locate the middle where I want it, put one here I think, and pull this one all the way through, and then I'll go in the stitch next to it and pull it through this way again. So we did it like that. So we made a little closure of our sunflower leaf. And what we do now is we need to attach the leaf onto the petal. And the way it's just the easiest way for me, is just put my hook through a stitch, grab one of the ends with the tail. I do want to make sure that it is the nice side, because if this is my front, I want it to face this way. Yeah, so I'll go from the back and yarn and yarn it through. So then what we will do is pull it through a little bit, and then I will grab my other end and I will just tie a couple of knots. And then once those knots are tied, we will weave them in. Just pull on it extra hard. We'll just weave them in nicely. Okay, so we weaved in our ends and we cut off all the ends, and this is what it is looking like right now. And we just pull on this side so that the leaf is a bit hidden, and now you have your Airtag pouch or your circular tag pouch. So we pull on this side and there you go. That's your little Airtag pouch. And now to really be able to hang it on something, we will add, I'll open it up. We will add our keychain bits. So I'm grabbing my tools, and because it's a silver bit, I will also use a silver thingy for it. I want to use this one. just open it up. Oh, slip it through. Just open it up, slip it through the opening of the keychain. And then, oh, and then without dropping it, we add it around or through, however you want. If you go through it, I would suggest going through 2 of the stitches so that you know this is your center. And we just close it up securely so that it will not fall. And there you go. Now you can hang it on your bag, your wallet. You can even put like a little phone thingy, so you can hang it on your phone, hang it on your suitcase. It's a little keychain. So if you actually want to opt for this, say remove a bit, because otherwise it's a bit extremely long, but hey, you can always move it like halfway. Instead of 20 stitches, use 10 stitches to compensate for the amount of length that is on here. If you like the longer look, go for it. You can also just remove all of this together. I might do that actually. I like the look of that better. Can I remove this one? Oh. Gorgeous. Yes, this looks absolutely amazing. I mean, even if you don't have the rings, you could just weave this part through here if you want that look. That would also be really cute, but I'm not bothered with that. So here it is. That's our little crochet circular tag pouch, or like keychain if you want to call it that. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this pattern and the time that we now made a quick little project. If there was anything unclear, feel free to leave a comment down below, or like rewind if that will help you more. Then if you say, hey, you know what, Esme, I don't know how to make it, I don't know how to crochet, please can you just send me one? Of course I can. You can visit my website, it's linked down below, or you just message me on Instagram, it's also possible, and then I'll send you the link to my website, and then I can make you one. Also, mind you that if you don't want to have sunflowers, you can use any other flower. You can use any other color you want. You can make a red flower, you can make a daisy, you can make whatever you want. If you want me to make it, feel free to leave it in the comments down below. And then I will thank you for your time, and thank you for being here with me and watching me make this for you. And have a great weekend or week or day wherever you are, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.